from Parsons, Kansas, please welcome to the cage, Andrew Carrillo.
After a very, very exciting night of fights, Andrew Carrillo makes his way into the cage for our featured bout of the evening, the finale of the 145-pound tournament.
And his opponent will fight tonight out of the red corner. From Stromsburg, Nebraska, please welcome to the cage, Grant, the Prophet, Dawson.
Both Carrillo and Dawson obviously have fought earlier in the evening, both winning, and this will be their second fight of the night.
I'm so excited to see this matchup. I honestly don't know who I give the edge. I can't wait to see who wins that bike, that gorgeous bike.
Certainly a lot on the line for both of these guys. I think it's a very evenly matched fight, and I as well am very excited. I think one thing to look at is Grant Dawson had a cut over his right eye after his first bout. I'm sure they gave it some much-needed medical attention in the back. Hopefully that is not a factor in this fight, but it's certainly something to keep an eye on.
It is, and Andrew Carrillo didn't sustain any damage whatsoever.
Yeah, Carrillo's fight, in my opinion, was a much more grueling fight. A lot of groundwork, a lot of grappling. Grant Dawson was able to secure a first-round submission. I think both of these guys have good enough cardio and have enough experience in the cage that they'll both be ready to go 3 rounds in this fight.
Dawson's eye is noticeably swollen. You can see that there is a cut there. It sounds vicious, but if I were Carrillo, I'd absolutely target that, like you say, with some elbows.
Here we go, Carrillo versus Dawson. Kansas City Fighting Alliance Fight for Your Bike main event. Dawson looking for an early takedown. Carrillo doing a good job of defending. Dawson, very good takedown.
Carrillo pops right back up, though.
Both of these guys are very good wrestlers, very good MMA wrestlers. Dawson again returning Carrillo to mat. Lands in side control.
Carrillo working that eye. I don't know if you saw, but he was really grinding that elbow against Dawson's face.
Absolutely. Dawson now looking for a guillotine. That's tight, Laura.
That is very tight.
Carrillo doing a good job of getting his arm in and hand fighting. Grant Dawson ends up in mount. Still working on that guillotine. Grant Dawson.
That is very close.
Carrillo defending it correctly. You can see the blood coming from Grant Dawson's eye, but he is still working that guillotine.
Now ends up in side control, very, very dominant position. I would not want to be Andrew Carrillo at this moment.
Good scramble here.
Beautiful scramble. What a great way to get up from Andrew Carrillo. That was a fantastic scramble.
Grant Dawson remains in dominant position. Dawson able to pass the half guard now. Again, going to that guillotine for Dawson. This is pretty tight right here.
I don't know that Dawson has the grip that he needs to finish it. He's still hand fighting with his right hand, although his left hand is certainly in a good position, and now we've moved on.
Dawson is doing such a good job of attempting submissions, and then when he's ready to let go, maintaining a dominant position and not giving up that position for the submission.
And striking all the way between.
Absolutely. Grant Dawson looking very, very good in the early on. Still looking for that guillotine, and this is tight.
Goodness.
This is really tight. Andrew Carrillo doing such a good job of defending that choke. Dawson again ends up on top.
When you're standing like that and you don't have full control over someone's hips, it's really difficult to get the angle that you need to finish that guillotine.
Carrillo certainly doing a very good job of defending as he moves back to full guard here. Grant Dawson doing a really good job of throwing some elbows from the top. We saw Grant Dawson display some great ground and pound in his first fight tonight against Danny Timms. And we have a triangle attempt. Dawson to mount now. Has Carrillo flattened out, looking for his patented rear naked choke here. And he's tapping. Grant Dawson.
Grant Dawson wins a Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Congratulations. What a showing.
2 first-round finishes in this tournament for Grant Dawson. Both come by rear naked chokes. He absolutely earned every second of that Harley-Davidson.
He dominated that fight from the very get-go. Andrew Carrillo is a fantastic fighter, but he just couldn't find his rhythm. He couldn't find his moment. Dawson's just relentless pressure, his wrestling prowess really, really carried the day.
Grant Dawson now moves to 6-0 with 6 finishes.
I think that's a record that anybody would be proud of.
Absolutely. I think he is very, very close to climbing up the promotional ranks and possibly signing with a big organization very soon. He showed a great display of skill tonight. Incredible, incredible night of fights. Capped off by Grant Dawson, winning a brand new 2015 Harley-Davidson Sportster rear naked choke over Andrew Carrillo.
Heck of a night. Very, very exciting. Let's go to JJ Ozone for the announcement.
From frustration, first inclination is to become a monk and leave the situation, but every dark tunnel has a light.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Hang yourself with a celibate rope.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bout to have ended in 3 minutes, 27 seconds of the first round. Your winner and winner of the Harley-Davidson out of the red corner, Grant the Prophet Dawson.